Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. We here. I got a sneeze. Woo! Cobra Predator, Eric, Timbo, Dean, LJC. Good morning. What are we up to today, guys? What are we up to? Let's take a look around here, see what we got. Let's check the news first. Let's get into that news first, see what we got. Son of Wall Street in the house, good morning. Got FOMC member Williams speaking at 10:30. That's really it. I mean, like, that's not even much. Pretty much a no news Monday, if you will. That's the way I would classify it. Tristan in the house, good morning. Robert Tucson Kid, good morning. Shout out to Philcos. Mancini says, obviously not much to do now, but just hold runners unless we get volatility. There's minor support at 68.59. The Bulls are in extreme control. ES won't lose that, and we'll just flag above and trap. So, there you have it. 68.59 is kind of what Mancini's talking about there. ES will just flag above that area and trap. Yeah, perfect plan today. Hold runner, 53, 38 supports. Got those levels marked out. 68, 77, 99, or 89, I'm sorry. Got those marked out. We dip only below 38. There you go. It's news for the day. Doing good, Philcos. How about yourself? France in the house. Good morning. Was that you in Sydney? What happened in Sydney, Philcos? It wasn't me. What happened? Grand Rising, Tony Gold. Good morning, Coach Fred. Oh. What happened in Sydney? Did I miss something? Might have missed something. All right, guys. I'm still on the December contract here. There's still a little bit more open interest on December than there is on March. So we're going to stick to the December contract for now. Oh, there was a shooting? That's no bueno. Let me look that up, see what happens. Oh, I think I might have saw that on TikTok. The guys with the long rifles. And the one guy, like, tackled and took the gun away from him. Is that what that was? So they killed 15 people. That is insane. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that TikTok where that guy went and disarmed that guy. He's got some excellent trigger control, because I probably would have killed that guy when I took his gun. What up, Tech T? That's insane. Is there any motive behind it yet? Have they said? 42 people hospitalized. This was in Australia too. The elder gunman, age 50, was shot and killed by police. His 24-year-old son was wounded and hospitalized. So it was a father and a son. That is crazy. They killed a 10-year-old. I mean, people are just so stupid nowadays. People are just so stupid. They also had bombs, apparently. So is this some sort of racist attack? Terrorist? They're saying they were targeting Jewish Australians. I'm assuming. Guys, not to advocate for guns, but this is part of the reason why I carry everywhere that I go. I don't mess around. Yeah, I saw Rob Reiner was killed by his son too. Insanity. That is crazy. You hate to see stuff like that. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. But I don't like going places where I can't carry my weapon. It's just, the world is just too crazy. Like, you never know. You could be anywhere and something could pop off. So, I like to carry it everywhere I go. Yeah, exactly, Philcos. Who knows? There's too many crazy people out there. Insane, insane. Yeah, I did see something overnight on, on TikTok. They were like, people were showing this guy disarming another guy, but I didn't see the details to it. I was just kind of watching in bed, just chilling, watching in bed. All right, back to the chart here. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, that's the problem, Alexi. Some places you're just not allowed. Good morning, Clarity. We are starting the day red, guys. $150. We did stream last night. If you called it, you saw the trade we took. Honestly, we were up $30 before that trade, and in hindsight, I don't know. I kind of misread the market. In the evening, what I'm trying to do is keep it very simple. I'm trying to look at the afternoon high or low, and if we stay above the afternoon high, I'm looking for longs, and below it, I'm looking for shorts. So as you can see, we just wicked below it, and I took a short. I took a short off the 2-minute 21 EMA, and then I moved the stop up. I would say I could have saved myself a few points. In hindsight, I reviewed the trade, and one of the things that I did miss was this 5-minute kind of a break of structure here. I just missed it. I wasn't paying attention as closely as I should have, and so I should have killed the trade right here. Is this where I had that at? Actually, I think that is where I killed it at. 220. But I think I could have marked it out. I could have marked it out from here too. This here I could have marked. Yeah. Excuse me. This is probably where I would have marked it out from. And then I could have got out right here at about 200, 197. That should have been my exit. As it was, I exited at 220. Like I said, I kind of just read it wrong there, and that's okay. Sometimes you're wrong. So we took a $150 loss. I'm not crying about it. No big deal, right? No big deal. Good morning, Clarity. I don't know if I said that. Your female neighbor visited you this morning. Oh, okay, nice. That should be helpful for my analysis. I'm thinking longs now. I mean, obviously the shorts did not pay, so shorts did not pay for me. So we'll be looking for 20 points kind of out of the gate on this opening range trade. Not rolling over today, guys. I'll roll over tomorrow. There's still open interest, more open interest on December than on March from what I can see. Yeah, it's fine. No rolling over for me so far. Haven't really been on the Discord since Saturday. Or actually, I lied to get on there last night for a second to post my P&L. Because, full transparency over here. We're not hiding anything from you guys. We don't hide nothing from you guys. Always good to take care of female neighbors. I don't know, man. That might be a way to get shot right there, and I wouldn't be doing that stuff. Hey, Summit Miglani, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Oh, goodness. A little bit of a pullback here. Let me look at the. I need to look at the higher time frame right quick. Still in an hourly gap here. Just ran this high. Still got gaps above though. Where's the? I need to mark. Need to mark out the open as well. Tapped into the 4 hour there as well. This could be a spot where we kind of turn down, to be honest. All right, where do we open up? Open 214.50. Gots to mark out the open. Let's find the midpoint. Half gap. There we go. Do I watch Leo Zagama, ex-Vatican and Illuminati with Mike Jaco, ex-Navy SEAL and CIA interview yesterday? I did not. I did start watching the Diddy thing. I did start watching that. I started watching that. Yeah, I'm watching that. I watched the first 2 episodes last night. Honestly, the first episode a little bit on the slow side. A little bit on the slow side, but interesting information regarding kind of the Tupac murder and the Biggie murder and stuff like that. Stuff that maybe I didn't think of before, but, you know, also I will say it's a documentary. They can make things seem a certain way if they want to, you know? So, I don't know. The way it frames it is basically believing that Diddy is the reason behind, you know, it's behind Tupac's murder and also behind Biggie's murder as well, which will be wild if that's true, but insanity if that's true. Never really thought about it that way, but apparently there's you know, some guy that's telling a story that's in prison. I can't remember his name. No party like a Diddy party. Maybe his name was Keefy D. He was telling a story, but who knows? All right, guys, we are on our My Funded Futures funded account here. Good morning, Convergence. Got to bring your own baby oil. Nah, Diddy has plenty for everybody. We are trading our funded account this morning, My Funded Futures. We will take the opening range break with it with 2 micros. 10-point stop right there today. Could actually go bigger today since it's only a 10-point stop. Excuse me. since it's only a 10-point stop, we could go bigger. Do we want to do that? Wow. Oh, the market's not open. I was like looking up because I'm like, is the market open because of that bullish candle there? That's like a 30-point candle. 20-pointer. Morning, Pharaoh. Let this thing go. Do I go higher? Do I go a little bit higher leverage because I guess we will because it's a shorter stop. Still got a minute until open. Mancini says there's 68.68 target number 1 tag 17 failed breakdown long from Friday still working. Reclaim sets up 68.68 68.89 back test this week played out exactly, just hold runner. 77.89 up next, no change to supports. There we go. Top of the morning to you and the rest of the day to you, or something like that, Trev. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, let's see if this thing can pull back into the middle of the range, and then we'll look for a pop out one way or the other. We're going to go 5 micros, which is effectively a mini because the stop is smaller. 10 points. That could cost us. I don't know. We'll see. It could cost us. All right, here's open. Tagged in and tagged out just as quick on those. So, gotta get over to the 1 minute here. Dun, 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 dun. 16 seconds on this first candle. See how she closes. Let me see. Let me see. Kind of chopping around here. A little bit back and forth. Yes, kind of looking weak here. Pulling back a bit there, 65. We'll short for the pop out the bottom here if we get a close out the bottom. It's trying. No close there. What up, Smokey? Black Phoenix in the house. Well, it just may not get it. Kind of back and forth here. Back and forth right here at open. Not really. Pretty small size. kind of all right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here before the close. This might be detrimental, but we're going to give it a go. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll lock some in on that one. Keep kind of writing this down. Oh, it got me. I was trying to write it on down maybe to the gap fill down there. I wanted to place it. It kind of, when I took that one down, I wanted to place like some, just like some one contract, single contracts all the way down to the gap fill. 68.38 was the entry. Looks like that. Gold wants to give 43.02 for entry. Needs 12 ticks. Let's go. High trade in the house. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Trev. I mean, I'm not going to be mad about it at this point. We're on. This is a new funded account. New funded account right there. We took the opening range trade loss, and then we took the win there. $418 on day one. Can't complain. Cannot complain. 418 bucks. It's pretty solid day one. Pretty solid. I think I could have got more than that, but at the end of the day, like, you know, beggars can't be choosers or something like that. No need to be greedy. No need to be greedy. Yes, knifing through supports here all the way down to 53. Knifing through 59. Knifing through, or 253. Ran a little bit of liquidity. I kind of think this thing might continue to push down. Yeah. Got the short to VWAP $400. Let's go. Nice push back up here. What up, Design? 55 points, 1 micro. Let's go. Design's plus $800 on the drop. I like it. Look at this push back up, though. Interesting. Played out exactly, just hold runner, yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Are we talking here about Roberto Mancini? Yes, of course. Rigoberto. Let's see. I'm on the 2 minute. Okay. All right, took a little scalp right there, short on my funded accounts. Just a little 10-point scalper, down $100 now. So I wanted more, but it hit my target way too fast. I shorted off the retest of the EMAs here, and I only got a 10-point take profit on there, so it smashed that take profit too fast. I couldn't even move it. Rocco Siffredi as well. Phil Coach, you know too many people. I don't know any of these people. I know none. I wanted more points off that. Would have been nice. It's all right. I was going to put it down at the gap fill, but as I'm moving it, it took me out. It is what it is. Look at there. This is the VWAP 300. Do we get a little pop here or not? Yes, below the VWAP, pushing through the 53 level. 38. Remember, Mancini's level down there for line in the sand is kind of 38. He did say look for traps below a certain level. Where was that at? He said traps below 59. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Joomed. All I had to do was hold. Yeah, that's what happens. Give me 212. I think 212 is completely reasonable, but all right, there's a little bounce. I don't want to re-enter here. This is what gets me in trouble. I can maybe re-enter over here on this account that we're up $400 on. Hey guys, there's no consistency rule in the core account, right? In the MyFunded Futures core account. Let me double check. I'm thinking there's no consistency rule. Can I make as much as I want? Let me see. I don't know why I can't remember that. Core account. Unfunded, no. That's what I was thinking. No consistency on funded. Perfect. So I can make as much as I want. Trade at 550K, 35%, I think. 35. All right, I'm going to jump in here on this account. And we're going to go for the gap fill if we can get it. Just one micro. Actually, I'll go for the London low. I'm going to stop to break even once we break 290. Break 290. We'll go stop to break even. Damn it. Let's put this up here. Stop needs to go there. I really don't want to risk that much money, but I think that's where the stop needs to go. I feel like the London low or the gap feels pretty imminent here. You're looking for 212? Yeah. If we break 290 here, we'll go down. Just got it. I don't like the ES. If the ES reclaims 59, I'm going to get out. As Mancini said, look for traps below 59. Need big rejection here off 59. There we go. See if we get this next push down here. So we get through 90 here. Through 90 here, stop's going to go in to break even. Through 90. Come on now, get through there. Zoom in on her a little bit here so we can see better. Put the stop back where it needs to be. Gotta get through 90, get through that VWAPI. Gotta get through there. Um... 16 seconds left on this candle. Get a nice full close here. That would be great. Oh. Just trying to see where the close was. Alright, I'm just out. We broke through 90. It probably goes. I was hoping that we put in a little 2-minute OB there. And I could move my stop to here. But we just didn't quite do it. I still think it goes down. I still think it goes down here. I still think she goes... If we put in a 2-minute OB here, I think she goes down. But it'll probably just have to go down without us at this point. Yeah, Trev, I don't know. Is this an inside 5-minute? Nope. Nope. I could jump back in if we put in an order block here. You can just have your stop at like 321. You could wait for a retest of maybe VWAP. If it closes down here, this is kind of how I would maybe, you know, you could look for a little re-entry here. If we close below this line on this candle, you can maybe wait for a retest of like 305. Stop can just go at 322. But it's not putting it in yet. Yep, 500 per account. Yeah, I would think that that's pretty good. It's a pretty solid day. Pretty solid day. Again, if it closes below here, this kind of would be almost a propulsion block. You could just enter and have your stop here and target the still almost a 1.5 to 1 if you entered here. Doji on the daily equals Rec City. What are you thinking, Black Beauty? Up or down today? I'm feeling down. So I want to see a push back up, a retest, and we'll be able to... I could just jump in here with 1, but again, you know, stop's got to be a little on the longer side there. So we'll jump in with 1. Stop will be up here, and then we'll add into it on a push up. If we don't get the push up, then we'll just stick with the 1. No trades? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it is rollover week. There's nothing wrong with not taking a trade. It's always an option. Always an option. No trades. $36 ATR on the 2-minute so far this morning. Retest of like 296 up here, I'll add. Yeah, if we lose this trade, we'll still be up probably $300, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Dun, 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 dun. We got the macro coming up here in about 3 minutes. See if she wants to fill the yield gap. Let's go, Francis. Nice job. 1K across the fundeds. That's amazing. That is amazing. Amazing. I wish I could do something like that. I'm terrible, though, at that crap. I can't get it. Trelly drawdown should be illegal? Yeah, it should be, but it's one of those things. I'm tempted to add there, but got a new 5-minute candle here in about 48 seconds. Trying to hold around the midnight open. Yeah, we don't got no giveaway today, guys. Pretty close on Take Private Trader. I think we need about maybe 20 more sales. I'm going to look to add here if I can. Wait for a reaction. Obviously, if we get stopped, we're not adding. All right, there's the add. Just going to look for the low. Can it go? Yes, pushing below the low here. Taking one off there. I'm not going to try to hold two. It's just too much of a, I don't want to be in that. I mean, not that it's big size, but I'm trying to protect profits here, I guess is what I'm saying. Right there at the 15-minute opening range. 10 seconds left on this candle. See if it can close nice and heavy. Full porting long, Mo. Don't do it. Protect profits. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, now I'm going to stop to break even here, guys. I don't want to see this come back at this point. I need to just go. See how we react to this London low here. I'm trailing hard here. Locking in $52. Let's see how it reacts to the London low here if we get there. All right, stopped us out. That's okay. All right, up $466 there. Again, I mean, it's one of those things. I think it's going here. I mean, but I don't want it to manipulate back higher and stop me out. So I'm just going to take profits there on the way down and feel okay about it. Adam Mancini, what does he say? First daily injection? Oh, yeah, I'm reading it too. Bulls want to cover 53 to see 58. There you go. Back to that 38 level there, almost on ES. I think you might see a wick here. Just a quick spike right through here. We'll see. This is the problem here. That's why I trailed it down. I didn't want to hold it. Now, if I had my entry up here where I still should be short from the opening range break from earlier. I got short somewhere, I think right in here, 74, 75 with 10 micros. And I wanted to just scale out, right? If my stop is up here, then it's much easier to hold this down to this level because less likely it's going to come back and stop you out. Now, I don't think I would have been in 5 micros all the way down, but I certainly would have a 1 micro runner going on from up here. But I just I didn't have time to kind of like set it up to, to do that. I don't know about the 38 reclaim. I mean, it does say that it's a good failed breakdown level, but we have had that level for a while. So one could try it. I don't think it's horrible stab there. Kind of a little trap below, maybe a sweep into the 25 if you can do it. I also think this is not a bad area to maybe look for a long out of this 200 level. I might try it. Maybe on my funded accounts, depending upon how long it takes us to get here. Let's go, week 750 times 5. That's a great day. This should be like a 150-point trade for me, and I don't know, I got caught on that little pushback up there. We got caught on it, trailing too tight, but I was in heavy size there for me. So I'm considering a long down here. Of course, I don't like the previous day close until like after 10 a.m. It's pretty close here. It's pretty close. Pretty close. I think I'm going to try the 203. I'm going to try the 203 on my fundeds. Or should I, Do I try it? I don't know. Considering maybe just... Morning, Rob. 219 at 188. I'm trying to decide whether I just take the bounce off 203 or whether I kind of... I'm gonna do kind of what Denny does there. Buy stock limit. What Husk does. Sorry. I'm going to let it sweep below the 200 first. And then we will put the order in, just in case it doesn't hit it and bounce. All right, it did just tap the gap there and bounce. Orders all pulled. Yeah. There's the 38 level. Watching there to see if that thing reclaimed the 30. It did not. I mean, if it reclaims 30, I'll take the long. Stop at the 14 below that wick. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to let this wick into 200 and then I'll place the order after that. If we get it. Let's go, Coper. Nice job. Maybe it's a little bigger so I can see it better. All right, we're going to try to do the little backside play here. I think I can do it at 200. Let's try it. Are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? You guys see that shit? How does that not feel me there? Holy cow, that went right to 210 and it didn't feel me. That was fucking dirty. That is so annoying. Or did it feel me? No, it didn't feel me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. It went right to 210 and didn't feel me. Okay, never mind. It went to 0950. Oh, man. Yeah, I hate it when it does that, Coper. That was so annoying. Oh, man. I was like, I mean, luckily it's only $20, but that should have filled me there. That should have filled me. It did not feel me, bro. Rude. I swear that was... I don't know. I have to go back and look. It looked like it hit. The order was not on there yet. Thank you, Philcos. That's annoying. Yeah, I mark them manually, Philcos. That annoys me there. Like, how's that happen? Yeah. Going all right, Punisher. How you doing? Let's just wait for a Mancini level to play out. Congress just introduced the Bitcoin for America Act. We'll be able to pay federal taxes in Bitcoin. Let's go. I don't have any Bitcoin, but I was actually considering picking up some crypto this morning. I was like, I don't know why I was thinking about it. This morning when I woke up, I was like laying in bed and I was like, That was annoying. Oh, if it was launch trading, it would have hit. Oh, goodness. Yeah. If I pass Apex, can I leave them without doing anything? If you sign the form room, you can. You need to sign the form first. Sign the form. And then you can let it sit there and activate it at your own leisure, but understand that you might be rebilled on it, depending upon how long you leave it. Man, that opening range trade just freaking pounded today, and I mean, I just got stopped out on it. Boo-hoo. 1 zillionth winning trade in a row. That's right. I mean, theoretically speaking, I could still try a short off 203. We do have interest below. Do I want to try that? I'm going to try it. Last trade on the fundeds. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. Come on, bro. Not looking good. All right, done on those accounts for the day. Hit my daily loss limit. $250. It's too big of a candle there. I don't like how it just bursted up in there. I should have recognized that. So down 250 on the fundeds. Oh, what the hell? Was one of those still? You gotta be kidding me. You piece of shit. One of those accounts were still in the trade, guys. You gotta be effing kidding me, man. It's still in the trade. I have a... What the hell? Dude, that's bullshit. The copier just stuck 2 accounts in the trade and just fucked me. $700 and $400. God dang it. Down 250 on the rest on average. That's my daily loss limit. That's frustrating. Let's go, Coach Fred. Nice job. Man, that pisses me off. I think that blue one, I don't know if that blew it or not. It's down $900. I mean, that's ridiculous. Or it's down $700. That's ridiculous, man. And there was no order stuck over here. I looked over here. This was blank. But I heard in my ear order filled. And yeah. Oh, forgot to apply. You can reach out to them, Showbit. That's all you can really do, and ask them. I'm not sure about them. Yeah, it's annoying, Weeks. It's annoying, man. There we go. Weeks says if you haven't traded it. So red day today, down 250. I don't know. I don't feel like I traded that well this morning. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't feel like I traded that well. So Mancini says Bulls want to recover 42 in order to squeeze. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, you can hold it for sure. Well, we're at our daily loss limit, so I mean, no harm, no foul. I am going to be going for a little bit bigger wins here. So while 250 sounds like a lot because I've only been making 50 a day on these accounts, I am going forward going to be trying to go for 150, $200 a day. So that being said, it won't be that, it's not that big of a deal. Break back below here, 190. I'm going to take the trade. We'll have a stop at the swing. You're out of your mind. So when the copier does it, you tilt. Yeah, trust me, it annoys me too. I'm not going to let it tilt me, but it does annoy me. I'm not going to take any more trades on those accounts. Maxie, what are we barking at? It is an annoyance, though. I will give you that. I mean, I think the accounts are okay. It's just down $700, and my loss limit is $250. So that's the frustrating part. Taking this 9 EMA play, it could push back up into the 21. That's obviously a better play than this. But this is like same type of play, just off the 9. And kind of, we hit the first target here. I'll go break even, see if we get the runner. What up, Vince? That's annoying there. Yeah, the previous day close trade today was a little tricky, to be honest. And they are going to be a little more tricky going forward because of the contract rollover and stuff. So this week, previous day close may not be as strong of a level as we're used to it being. So, although I do think it should have won on that first one. But who knows? All right, kind of 180. I'm going to go break even here because this thing should not, if it breaks 180, it should not come back. It should move quickly through that 180. So I'm going to go stop into break even here. Can't lose on it. There we go. So doing well on this funded account. The other ones I just can't seem to get a win on. Isn't that how it works? I don't know if I said, hey, Vince, what's up? Isn't that how trading works? One funded account, you just kill it. And then the other one's copy trading. You can't seem to buy a win. The 15-minute orb was rough today because it reversed 4 times. Yeah. All right, ES is tapping that 25, which has kind of been the magnet the last couple of weeks. We might get stopped on this runner. We are up $520 on this account. So through that London low there, or afternoon low, I would expect some acceleration. Stop on the runner would actually be safest up here, but I'm not willing to risk it for thy biscuit. We can put it to stone cold break even. You're gonna laugh? Yeah, yeah. Oh, hit your stop 3 times. There we go. That's a good reaction. We get through the 25 here, we get a little elevator down. Let's be honest on the ES. Woo! Yeah, Trev. We'll see. I don't know. I'm looking for this push down into the previous day low here. I think it hits it. Just straight down today, guys, so far. Nothing, just straight down. I mean, theoretically. I mean, you could have just got shorted open. Stopped to break even quickly, never came back. New 15-minute candle here in a minute. Carlos is long. Good luck, sir. 1K times 5. Yeah, I mean, that's excellent. Yeah, Room, you should be fine. Just sign the forms when they send you the email tonight. Just go in there and sign the documents and you're fine. Open. Asia open. Yeah, we are right there at it, huh? Where did ES? You haven't hit the low 68.18 on ES for the Asia low, or overnight low even. If ES loses the 25 here, you're gonna get a quick little swoosh down. There we go, losing the 25. I'm going to front run. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take the overnight low. And I'll front run it by a couple of points. No messing around. Still be a 60-point trade, so. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm going to stop to top of the OB here, assuming that we get an OB. If we don't get it, we'll probably just be stopped down anyway. One more shove lower should give us what we need. One more shove lower. And I'm going to start trailing kind of tight here through this level here. I want to just see it dump right through there. I'm going to lock in 40 points here. All right, got stopped out. That's fine. All right, we're up 604 on this funded account. 604. iTrades, as long as you sign the form, you can take as long as you want. Just understand they'll rebill you. It's not going to sit dormant, so if your rebill date hits, it will rebill you. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Right to the bottom of this descending channel, bounce to the top of the range, break the bottom of the range, and flush. Yeah, I think it's probably number 2. Can we see a reversal from here? I mean, maybe. What I would say is a sweep of the overnight low on the ES down there at the 18s. Maybe test the 13 or even the 15, and then you can look for a long out of that level. Probably wouldn't look for a long before then, but it is what it is. Call housekeeping. It is about to shite the bed. Guys, hit that like button for me if you haven't already. We only got 33 likes, 83 people watching. Come on, guys. I'll tell you how close we are to doing another giveaway. I'll have to reach out to Apex and see. They kind of shorted me. Yeah, iTrade. Yeah, as long as you sign the forms. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we definitely need volume. Yeah, I didn't get the number of Apex accounts that we normally get, but we are coming. We're easing into the Take Private Trader one. Let's see. Oops. Let me see how close we are. It's definitely a slower month, but it's expected, right? It is Christmas. It's December. So we need 25 more sales. 25 more sales to get to the 250K giveaways. And then we need 75 more sales to get to the 150K giveaways. All right, coming into the overnight low here. Called Darrell directly aboard the SS Trailing Drawdown and tell him to fork over some accounts. I need to. I could reach out to him again. I mean, the contact I have is a super nice guy. Let me message him again. Ask him if I can have any more. Let me ask. Not going to be greedy. I'm going to ask for 5 more. I'm going to pump his ego. I said, is it possible to get 5 more codes? You're awesome either way. Got to pump the ego. Got to pump up that ego. Guys, remember, Apex 90% off does end tomorrow. Bulanox 91% off still going on. Apex code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. Bulanox MM, code MM. What up, Pine Tree? Matty Matt in the house. All right, guys, I am going to long here, I believe. Let's see. Pretty good long area here. Swept the overnight low. Let's see if ES can reclaim the 25 there. If I was red right now, I'd be full sending shorts. Yeah, Matty Matt. I think the trades I took today were okay. I did end up with a max daily loss, and the copier screwed me on these 2 accounts. But what are you gonna do? So I'm going to accept it and walk away. In fact, I'm closing it. I'm closing it. All right, this is the long here. This is the long trigger. Long trigger. Tell him Room said to send them. All right. The holidays in Fiji for Darrell. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a pullback here. I could have longed right here. I am going to be down to 1 micro, though. I want to lock in at least a $500 day. So I'm not going to allow myself to lose any more than $100. So that candle's kind of closing kind of weak right there on the ES. I'm going to give it a moment. Yeah, see, I didn't like the close of that candle there. Not yet, Antonio. I just asked to see if we can get some more accounts. We'll see if they answer. He's in Japan, so I don't know what time it is there. I guess it's probably like 8, 9 o'clock. I don't even know. Anybody in Japan? Yeah, 42 was Mancini's next. I'm going off the newsletter. So based on the newsletter, it says 68.15. Loser recovers 68.15 for a long. I mean, we still got like quite a ways down for his A plus setups. So if there's anyone in Japan, hook me up with some. What is that? Tailor-made irons? Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah, I think so too, Trev. But you know, possible. Let's just kind of wait. You're about 30 minutes from Japan. Let's go. Oh, so what time is it over there, Neo, where you're at? What time is it? Look at her go. All right, ES testing the 15 there. Midnight? Is it midnight? Is that what that means? 12:30? Look at this thing go. All right, ES through that level. Through the 15 there. Let's see if it recovers. If it recovers, we'll look for a little long here. 25,000, 24,993 next level down. Funny thing is, I was bearish last night and people were making fun of me. Why are you bearish? Well, this is why. Overall, I'm right, but it just didn't play out until today, right? All right, ES swept the 13. Let's see if it can reclaim that 15 or not. We might stab long if it does. So far, no dice. No dice. I mean, 25K is a big psych level, right? It's Tuesday there. What is the lotto numbers? Let's go. Man, I'm still sick about this opening range break. I mean, look at that opening range break. We were short from 375. 320 points. Obviously, I probably would have covered for the gap fill. But still. Who wins Monday Night Football? Pine Tree, how did the Pats do yesterday? Just curious. Asking for a friend. Long 25063 design. I think he might be a little early, but depends on how wide your stop is. How the Pats do over the weekend? I don't remember. It's Friday in New Zealand. At least they didn't do it in the Super Bowl, I guess. This is for sure an elevator, Vince. Lifelong Bills fans, you almost lost. Had it in the bag until they sucked ass. Vegas won the Pats game. They did. It felt like the Falcons Super Bowl. The Pats Falcons Super Bowl. Neo's adding to the long too. I mean, like, here's the thing, man. If we could get a squeeze going, if ES gets back above 15, you could for sure get that squeeze going. I wouldn't mind a retest of 200 here, to be honest. Up in that area. But I don't know if we get it. Pine Tree, no inside buy. No inside buy. Yet. You're holding that 63. You're not leaving. All right. You grew up just north of Boston. Pats are either trash or treasure in the past 50 years. Been spoiled lately, right? Maybe not the last 5 years, but since Brady and Belichick checked out. But they've surprisingly been pretty decent this year. Although I think the average record of each team they played has been like 4-8, something like that. Not that that's a bad thing. At the end of the day, you play whoever you're scheduled to play, right? So that's the thing, guys. I hit my max loss limit today on my funded accounts, but I don't feel any certain type of way about it. Like, I think the trades I took were okay. I do think last night I probably could have taken a different approach, but I'm okay with the loss. It is what it is. So close to being like right there, break even. So close to it. So Deflategate. Did the Eagles win? I don't even know. Yeah, Neo, I think you might have just been a little early. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we all do it, right? Mancini says, little to do when ES is in its daily elevator down mode. And as always, we only squeeze when we get a reclaim. 68.25 was support. It held exact, rallied to 38 resistance, then failed. 13 is the first below. We're here now. Bulls must recover 15 to see 25. So that's his newsletter. That was a newsletter long. He just gave it out on Twitter as well. He gave it out on Twitter as well. So potential long here if ES can reclaim the 15, get a little pop going. I'm going to take it with 2 micros if we get it on the ES. I'll take one off at 25 and the other off at whatever next level is. That'll be 10 points. I guess we'll be risking $100 if we go 2 micros. Do we go 2 micros or 1 micro? Kind of no close above. I mean, that's a pretty good, like, push back up into the level, though. I'm going to jump in with 1 here for now. We're going to go stop to break even at 25. I wanted to go 2 so that I could take 1 off at 25 and hold a runner. But it didn't make, with the stop loss, I'm trying to stay up below $100. It would have been more than that, so. You're going to get mad if it pops here? Uh-oh. Yeah, Alito, I wanted to go 2, but because I'm trying to keep my stop loss, like, I don't want to risk more than $100. I could not go 2. So I agree with you, but I'm already at my daily profit goal. So like, I'll just go stop to break even at 25, and if it comes back and stops me out, that's okay. Stops in level to level here. It's at 15. I mean, we went to 24.50 there. I could move my stop down here and add on a pullback, but not sure. They know where your stop loss is? Yeah. You shorthanded yourself. You were long at 45, added another 3 at 52, holding 49 average. I took it off the first 20. And nothing wrong with that, though. You took profit. Can't be mad about taking profits. Carlos said, to the moon, to the moon. All right, so there's the 25 level. If we can pop this level, I think 38 would be a great level to take profit at. Feds are speaking, and it's making this shit even more mad. Yeah. We pop in reversal, we pull back. Yeah, we'll see. We're getting above 25 there, which is kind of magnet of the range. 38 is your back test area that we failed at earlier. So I got the stop in effectively break even. Risking like a 1.5. Maxie, what are we barking at? What are we whining about? See if we can get a little lotto runner going here. Let's build some structure above 26 here. That'd be ideal, 25, 26. What up, France? What you got? Nope. Pulling back. Let's go, Alito. Still, though, good trade. Can't be mad about taking profits. I think like 632, 633, I'm going to go ahead and lock in the 10 points. It's going to kind of coincide with maybe a test of 160s, 165 on the NAS. Max smells something fishy within Q. He might. He needs to tell me before it happens. Max, what are we doing? 50,000 Bielonic Master account. What is the daily 40%? It's like... So how you figure it out is you just take... Let me get my calculator. All you're going to do is say, like, if you want to get to 3,600. Now, this is minimums. Then you just take 0.4 times by 0.40. You can't make more than 1440 in a day. That's a minimum to get to a minimum payout. So... All right, let's see if we get stopped out here. And again, level to level on these pops. I mean, like, you know, that's what Mancini talks about. You should take 70 to 80% off your position size level to level and then stop to break even. Or you could even leave your stop where it's supposed to be and see what happens. So, yeah, Coach Fred, it is. And I'm about to get stopped potentially. Nice. Didn't stop me. Rip it. Up. Tell Mancini to sit on it. FOMO Williams, yeah. FOMC. Give me the first inside buy. No, it's not looking like it's going to happen. Max is in there barking, going crazy now. Back to the 25 once again. Max is barking like crazy. That 21 EMA sitting up there, 154. Probably going to tap that at a minimum. That could be another short setup off the 21 EMA there. That would be the first 2-minute short setup of the day if we get it. Maxie's in there just going crazy. Good morning, Mad Moxie. I think I'm going to move my stop down a little bit here. I'm going to give it a little more room, I guess. Again, it already worked level to level. We're just not taking profit because we're only in one. Think about adding here. Low quality entry for reclaims 25. Yeah. Well, obviously the higher quality setup is further down here. It's all the way down here. Oh, it's not even there. It's actually here. Down in the 30s. You have a level down at 25, 220. What contract are you on? Is the other contract still above the 200s? That dog just will not be quiet. All right, this kind of third drive higher here, I am going to go stop to break even. And I'm not going to move it on this third attempt to get above 25. It should go if it's going to go. Oh, you're on the March. I got you. I'm still over here on the December. All right, I'm going stop to break even here. I need to see this thing kind of expand above 25 now. This is the third test of this level. Fourth, really. It should break through there this time. And we're even going to lock in some profit here. Might regret it later, but I'll wait for it to get above there. They're going to work their way down here. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, DA. I have a feeling that we're going to get a little bit of a pop squeeze here, but I don't know how much. Nasdaq's approaching that 21 EMA. There we go. A little wiki action right there. Needs to disrespect the 21 like it's not even there. Gotta pop it right here. God dang it. There we go. Let's see if we can push above the 150s here and get going. Gots to push above. There we go. Getting above there. Let's see if we can squeeze. All right, we're locking in some more here, guys. We're taking home profits here. No messing around. Taking home profits. Taking home profits. We'll keep it about 5 points behind price here. Just look for this little parabolic push. 5 done, 50% pass. Let's go. Squeeze it. Squeezy peasy, lemon squeezy, we're taking profits as we go. Lock it in as you go. I don't know if we're getting above that 38, to be honest. If we do, it's off to the races. It's off to the races. Think Violanox calls for a minimum of 10 trading days? Yes, they do. France. 10 trading days is correct. Max in there knocking over something. Got about 12 minutes to the top of the hour here. All right, I'm going to go back down. I'm going to move the stop back down here. Just trying to ride that momentum up, but let's go, Clarity. Nice job. Should I take it? I don't know, man. You know what? I'm going to move it up because, like, if we get that pop through 42, like Mancini says, I mean, we're just going up. So, let's see here. Mancini said, good follow through on ES. I posted that 13 to 15 recovery sees 25. Just hit. Protect gains. Leave a runner. 38 to 42 remains next big test there before heading into 53. Every elevator down sell snaps back with a squeeze. 13 to 15 fails, we sell to 800. Might get stopped here. Yeah, it does feel that way, right, Trev? It does feel that way. Maybe they got another push in them. Come on, Bulls. Let's go. Rip it up, Bulls. Don't you trail me out. All right, you know what? I'm going back to break even. What do we got to lose? We only got one micro here. This is not an intraday trailing account, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see if the Bulls can fight through this zone. If we get through that zone, man, it's to the upside. And we could just hold all day. We could just hold all day. Why not? 813, we got equal highs. Got a short at 90, previous week low. I don't hate it. It looks like it already hit. Do got the previous day close sitting there as well, but it's not really been getting the respect that it deserves. All right, here we go. Coming into the macro in about 38 seconds. Let's see if that gives us the pew, pew to the moon. Yeah, I got 203 as the previous day close marked out up there. 214's the gap. Of course, we already filled it. Nice little bull flag there. Little small teeny one working its way out. Excuse me. In hindsight, I should have went 2 micros. So 208, use the 430 close. I don't know. I use the 459 close candle on the 1 minute. That's what I use. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong way. No right or wrong way. Whatever works for you, it's all that matters. It's all that matters. Dun 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 dun. Keep them stops tight. Yeah, I'm holding for kind of a lotto runner here, so I'm holding for a little bit of a, well, I call it a lotto runner, but I didn't, it's really, there's no runner because I didn't enter with 2. What up, Trading Star? How you doing? EMA starting to point up here. I think if Nasdaq can get above that 210 area, that's going to kind of put us up to that 42. We might reject that 42 on the first push. Might. See what we get. We might. Let's rip it. Leaving some relative equal highs up there on the Nasdaq. Kind of needs to hold the 25. VWAP's 50% retracement. Yeah, that's not a good candle there. Let's be honest. Looks like a stop out might be imminent here. It's pretty well a death candle. It's pretty well a death candle. I have to hold this 100 level here on the Nasdaq. No. Kind of approaching the trend line here. This needs to hold this level here, that 20 level. If it doesn't hold that 20 level, we're going to probably be stopped out. Grabbing a few stops on that pullback there. 5 minutes, got about 45 seconds left on it. Possible inverse back to the downside here. Es posible. No inverse there on the 5 minute. Pop that 25. Let's go. About 5 minutes till the top of the hour here. This could be a spot where I could add. I mean, I could add here. But the problem is, like I said, if I didn't add on down there at the 15, then why add now? Right at OVL? Yeah. Let's see what happens. 3 minutes, 4 minutes till the top of the hour here. Let's see. Is that going to take us to the moon? We can't get back above the 155s here. That's going to be concerning on the old NQ there. 5 minute did not inverse back to the downside. Neither did the 2 minute there. Come on, bro. Squeeze it. Just get a little squeeze. Give it a little squeeze. Give it a little squeezy poo. I'm just waiting here, guys. Not much to do. I'm already in the trade. We're just waiting to see what happens. The only thing I'm thinking about here is maybe to move the stop down a little bit, but I almost feel like, you know, we kind of got a little short-term 1 minute trend line here, and we're kind of, you know, testing that already. Kind of testing that already. we don't hold this, then probably going to get a quick flush. We'll see what the top of the hour does. If it's either going to take us higher or rip us lower, who knows? I could maybe take this inversion over here on this 1 minute, on the 2 minute. So yeah, the volume definitely sucks, Trev. Not really going anywhere. Little injection of volume there. Boom, 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 boom. You're green, but won't stay that way if I stay here. I'm thinking, yeah. If you're green, walk away. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm free rolling this trade here, and I'm red 250 on my fundeds. This is what it is. No, I'm on the old contract convergence. I'm still on December. Well, both NQ and yes, I'll roll over tomorrow. We will roll over tomorrow. Up 900. Let's go, Eric. All right, top of the hour here. A little bit of a try to squeeze. Trying to go. If we get through this little 2 minute gap over here, we'll see. Oh, we do have an inside bar here on the 5 minute. I just noticed that. So 33 points. Long would be 157. Thinking about taking this. Let me see. David Icke was right about his so-called conspiracy. Probably so. Probably was. Seems to be. Good long here. Stop at 123. Not looking good, though. Let's see. Miran. So 150 says, so like 180. $123. All right, the inside bar failed there. Another one. Let's go. All right, guys. Unfortunately, that's about going to do it for me. I got to get over there to My Fun of Futures TV here in a few minutes. I do have the link at the top of the chat there if you guys want to click on that link and join us at 11:30 a.m. It'll be me and Bull Barbie from 11:30 to 12:30. We are red 250 on our funded accounts. Nothing you can do about it. We accept the red day. We're up 603 on day one of this funded account. And can't lose on it, depending upon how this trade turns out. Thank you, Coach Fred. Appreciate that. But hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, please use my codes. Code MYTH for 90% off Apex. Code MM for every other prop firm, 91% off Bulenox. I appreciate all the support, you guys using my code. And I'll see you guys over on My Fun of Futures TV. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect